Bye, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to Phoenix. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And stolen by Thompson for the finish. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Durant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Here's Embiid. Off on the layup. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Here's Durant. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So it's Philadelphia now. Outside, Maxey driving in. Over to the wing. Now here's Embiid. Stolen by Durant. And they pick up 2. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. And there's the drive. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Durant just inside the line, off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one was saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Guys?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and the opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's George. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. No good with the wing jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Screen by Watford. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
KD, that's for 2. Good on the jump shot. Durant's got 9.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
3-pointer by Embiid. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9.
Houston, 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Here's Shepard. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The Rockets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Pass to Grimes. Poked away. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Inside. Here's Adams. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 11. Oubre on the wing. Five to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that with him.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
They need this. Bona. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Here's Shepard. No scoring in this one. Smith for three. Edge Bona with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 11. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, pull punch.
Here's Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Philadelphia. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Grimes with it. And stolen by Şengün. The finish. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Be careless around Şengün at your own peril. He'll pick your pocket if you're not careful.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers trailed by 11. Outside, Maxey. From deep, George. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Pass to Finney Smith. Kick by Finney Smith. Houston needs to get a shot up. Şengün with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 10.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Şengün. The rebound by KD.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Rockets leading by 8. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, KD takes the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Here's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Maxey, and he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 8 points.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast and strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Pass to KD. Screen by Şengün. No good on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Outside, Maxey driving to the basket.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. With the fadeaway. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Smith. Here's KD. He's covered by Maxey. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Left side, Maxey. Now, Watford. Covered by Smith. From deep, Maxey. Eason grabs the board. Here's Thompson. Driving the lane.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
1:49 left to play here in the third. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
To the middle. Out to Thompson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Thompson. Takes it inside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
The 76ers trail. Here's Watford. Stolen. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's tipped. And some nice passing there by Houston. Out to the right wing. Shepard. Here's Adams. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Substitution for your 76ers. Edwards.
Now Lowry. Still scoreless. And he banks in the layup.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Thompson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Bona missing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position. Wow, what, you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And we just finished.
36. Houston. 35.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Rockets trail. Now here's Durant. Eason, the screen. They get it again. Şengün. Great D that time from Edwards. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The 76ers making a switch here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Off target with his three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And stolen by Şengün. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant from the arc. They get the rebound. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
KD looking around. Durant throwing down his sledgehammer.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Doubled by Smith to the right side. Fires the three. The shot by Watford, no good. Durant driving the lane. It's good. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense just can't stop Durant's drive. I mean, he's got that alchemy of agility and power. He's hard to shut down.
And down goes the three.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Durant. Screen by Şengün. Takes the three. Embiid with the rebound.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Durant misses the three.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Outside Embiid. Catch up a three. Can't get it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down it goes for three.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Now George. And he does not hit. KD with it. George picks him up. Smith. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Outside Embiid. Eason. It's Durant on the wing.
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Important moment, a lot at stake, able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Maxey with it. And here's Embiid. George. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
And George Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Durant. Screen by Şengün. Pocket 6. Not that time. It won't go. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 1.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Now Thompson. Outside Durant. Shoots it up. That does not go. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up.